Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, back in here for another episode of the Mr. Motivated YouTube channel. Thank y'all for tuning into today's episode, and like that, let's just get started. So, for this episode, I wanted to talk about something that I actually happened to see on YouTube. So I was looking at YouTube and I saw this video about, I don't know if you guys see these memes or whatever, but they call them doomers. You got Doomer, Bloomer, I think it's Zoomers. I think it's like 4 of them. And I forgot what the other one is, but I know it's at least like those 3 right there, right? So, I was looking at this video and I was seeing the life of a Doomer. And I just happened to go to the comment section. And it was like, wow. It was a kid or a young person, I would say, right? And he said, imagine not having a girlfriend all of your life, or whatever the case, but the likes on it was like 2.7K or something like that. So I was like, man, there's a lot of people out here like that. So I just wanted to address some things about that, man. And for all y'all who don't know what a doomer is classified as pretty much somebody who's young age, like somewhere in their 20s or their early 30s, who feels though they don't get a sense out of life. Like they start to realize at a very early age, due to all the information that's on the internet and stuff, you start to realize how much of a cold world we actually live in. You get a harsh dose of reality. Like I said in the previous video, you probably was real happy in high school, or you was, I don't want to say real happy in high school, but you felt some sense of love or whatever, got love from people, friendship, you had some bonds and stuff like that. Then as you got older, you start working a job that was pretty much like a dead-end job. You kind of get stuck in a cycle of working that dead-end job, coming home, you probably smoke, you drink, and it's vicious cycle. Like you don't understand your purpose in life. You don't know what's going on, type stuff. You don't even know why you're here. Like you just lost. It just seemed like, at least that's my take that I get from it, right? So, addressing the comment that I saw out there, and just for young people in general who feel like that and going through stuff like that, like, yo, understand you in your 20s, try to find something that you love to do. Again, like I said in the previous video, and try to make some money off that, man. Try to find something that you're happy with, because you don't understand certain things, but you're so young, so you really haven't experienced but so much. You might have felt like you did, but me, I'm only 29 making this video, right? But I've been through so much stuff. I mean, early in my teens, I had to do things as an adult just because it was that messed up, and and just because of the stuff I was into. I'm not gonna get into all that stuff or whatever, but we grew up pretty fast, so it was just understand something right here. You hit your 20s, you're not gonna be getting all those. You might, some people do, but you're not gonna be getting all those women that you might be thinking or whatever. But you don't even understand how blessed you are, even at the same token. Because I know people who was in their teens in high school, who they had kids, and their life was, because they had all the fun. Yeah, they had all the women, they had all this, but they was going up in chicks with no condom, and they ended up getting a girl pregnant. And in high school, do you know how fucked up their life turned out to be? Are you kidding? These guys are the doomers now. Some of them not even in their children's life. Well, that's not lying to you. I mean, constantly child support on them. Like, I mean, y'all gotta understand something. Like I said in the previous video, we all can come to the table, throw our problems on the table. You think you got it bad, there's somebody out there who got it way worse than you that will gladly take what you have and trade it in. Just understand that. There's people out there who would gladly take your situation and they're trying to make it work for them, because it's crazy out here. You might think not having a girlfriend is like the end of the world, whatever the case may be. And I get it, because you're young. You want that love. You want to at least experience that compassion, or what you perceive is that. But in today's world, man, a lot of these women out here not trying to be funny or nothing, you're probably dodging a bullet, my G. Probably dodging a bullet. Because there ain't no, it's hard to find love. And as you get older, you start to realize love don't pay bills. If you got into high school, great, good for you. Same thing like I said, I know people who was all lovey-dovey and loved up in high school, and they ended up having children with women at a very early age. And their parents was like, well, you was out there having sex like you grown, you gotta get a job. I'm not about to sit here and just watch you. I'll watch your kid while you go to work. Yeah, I do that. And some of them lucky if they got that. Being honest with you. You know, so they was forced to be adults at a very, very early age. College, you might got a college option. You young, you complaining about that? You might got a college option. They didn't have that. They had to immediately drop out of school. Go work McDonald's, any job that'll take you. That's $7 an hour. You had to show responsibility. And what happens? Y'all have a kid, a lot of the times they have fallouts. All that lovey-dovey stuff go out the window. Because their parents barking down their throat, well, what you gonna do about this? What you gonna do about that? Da, da, da. Because they're not treating them like they're kids no more, because their actions warranted them to be adults. You get what I'm saying? So all that lovey-dovey stuff snapped. They broke out of that, ended up throwing the dude on child support. I mean, yo, there's stories I could go on for days about this. But just understand this, because, see, I remember a couple of years ago, right? I was sitting there having a conversation with my brother, right? And I was saying that same kind of thing, like, not necessarily about no girlfriend, nothing like that, but I was like, yo, I'm ready to settle down, you know, and I'm getting older, I'm getting up in my late 20s, I'm ready to, you know, kind of start a family or get ready to do stuff like that. My brother was like, bro, you crazy? I swear to God, I'll never forget this. He said, bro, hold on, backtrack. He said, bro, you are like, I was like 27 at the time. He said, you are 27 years old, bro. Let me just count what you got for yourself, bro. You got your own place, right? You got your own car. He said, you got a good job that pay you good money, right? And you got side hustles too. So you making money. And you got your little investments going too. You got money in the account. He said, bro, you ain't got no kids. And you ain't got no baby mama, you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no girlfriend, bro. You can just up and go wherever you want. You can do whatever you want, no constraints. You ain't got to worry about accounting and let me account for her feelings too, or see if run this by her if I want to buy something or whatever. And man, I didn't think about that. He said, bro, you can just go up and travel anywhere you want in the world right now, bro. You got the money, you got the time, and nothing holding you back from living life. He said, so what are you talking about, bro? And he have kids. So take it from the person with the experience. You know what I mean? So just understand that. And I did come to experience that as well, because I did have live in a situation with a girlfriend, and it wasn't, look, it have its moments where it's real nice, but then you got your moments where you just don't want to be bothered. At least me personally, I know that for a fact. I wanted my space back. You know, sometimes I just want to zone out, listen to music. If I put on 2 headphones, she like, well, why you got on 2 headphones? You don't want to hear me talk? I'm looking like, well, no, I don't want to hear you talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear nothing about your job all the time. I don't care about what's going on at your job. You know, you ain't trying to switch your job, then what the fuck I care about it for? But of course, I didn't say all that like that. But you know, I was just like, it's just sometimes a bust your groove. You know, every man need his space, his castle, his go-to place. But I get it. Y'all young and you haven't never experienced that. But your perception of love is making you feel that way. Understand that. But when you get into one of those relationships, boy, and it fall out, and you had love for this woman, and she just up and leaves you because she found somebody who she deemed hotter than you, or whatever the case may be, or y'all fall out, you just stop liking her, or you just want your space back, like my situation in a way, or you know what I'm saying, and you just want to do your own thing, or y'all not on the same page. You trying to get this money, and you willing to make sacrifices, and she one of them sacrifices for actually talking to her all day and stuff. She don't get it. What you know, the love, the sugar turns to at times real fast. It ain't what you always think it is. So just understand that, man. Y'all young, y'all in y'all 20s, you probably don't have no children right now. You got, even though you ain't probably got the money right now, you got an opportunity to build towards such a bright future. Find what you like to do and find a way to create a cash flow. Find a way where you can create a cash flow where you do not have to constantly trade in your time for money. Easier said than done, but find a way to do that. You know, find a way to do that. Prime example, right? If you're a person, you like to work out a lot. I know these crazy workouts, how I could get ripped. I got ripped in 30 days, whatever the case may be, or 60 days, or 3 months. Why don't you record yourself doing these little lessons? Now you could actually, boom, I recorded myself doing these lessons. Now I can create my little webinars and stuff where I can resell these videos all over again and again. I recorded myself once. I could set me up an automated website where I could constantly keep doing this over and over again. I don't have to keep trading my time for money. You get what I'm saying? Stop. Don't try to, I wouldn't say don't try to create your own business where it's a physical thing where you have to be there. It's cool if that's what you want to do. That's great, and it brings you money, and you're passionate about it. Do your thing. That's good. But at the same token, understand time is a very, very valuable commodity. All you did was really create yourself another job disguised to be your own business. So that kind of makes sense to you. A lot of people, probably would disagree with me, but whatever. Or I'm just telling you something like that. If it's a brick and mortar, you can't necessarily scale that up very easily as you can an online business. But not to get off topic, just what I'm saying, this is for young people. Find something that's going to be cash flow for you. Stop worrying about not having a girlfriend, man. Stop worrying about not being in a relationship, man. Because there's people who in a relationship looking at you like, he wish he could leave the house and leave this crazy chick alone. Or he wish he didn't have a child by this woman. He wish he didn't get married to this woman. He wish he didn't move in with this woman, or whatever the case may be. And y'all sitting there and y'all playing violins for yourselves, talking about actually having a girlfriend and stuff like that. Focus on your money. God trying to tell you something right now. Focus on your future. Focus on what you can do to better yourself, your finances, and stop trying to chase women. Because when you get in this money, playboy, the women chase you. Straight up. You ain't got to chase them. They chase you. Everything you start getting, you got. This becomes a status symbol. The clothes you wear becomes a status symbol. You get what I'm saying? The car you hopping out of becomes a status symbol. The house you pulling up to, or whatever, the neighborhood you lived out. If you used to live in the projects, now you live in a quiet neighborhood. If you used to drive a 99 something, and then now you moved up to a different car. It all becomes a status symbol. People, look, man, I used to wear work boots. That was my, on the weekend, get fly boots. Now I got a whole side wall with like half the wall filled up with shoes I hardly wear. Some of them I wear one pair, I wear one time a year because I got so many. I can switch up shoes from each day of the week if I really wanted to. Go out and buy 10 more pairs and it would not bother me at all. I just went and spent money in the stock market today because it was down today. I just pulled some money in the stock market. I didn't even think about it. It's beautiful. And I'll tell you, man, 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, I could not imagine having it the way I have it now. And that's just a blessing. Just like I said, y'all young. I know y'all itching, dying to live life, but count your blessings instead of sitting up there feeling like life is out. You struck out at the plate. You always gonna get another chance at bat, man. Get out that bullpen, man. Get you another chance at bat, man. Tell coach you want to play, man. You know what I'm saying? Get a kick out of life, man. Stop being too down, man. Stop being so caught up with all the negative stuff you see on the internet, man. So go out there, get your money right. Start working out, it take a lot of stress out your mind. Working out, you eating good, you know, it do a lot for you, man, in a positive way, you know. So, and just try to keep striving and better yourself. Yeah, it's not gonna happen overnight, but you can stay consistent and stay persistent with it. Your day gonna come, you know. And like that, it's your boy, Mr. Motivated, y'all. Thank you for tuning into this episode. Share this with anybody who you feels need to hear this. This is just some real rap. I'm just trying to just go off the top of my head here and just, you know, I just happened to see that comment and I was like, man, I didn't know it was 2 point something, nearly 3,000 people liked that comment. So I was like, man, there's a lot of y'all young kids out here who just be going through it. And I was like, man, when I was y'all age, 21 years old, I had so much life ahead of me. I was so super ambitious. I've always been ambitious though since I was a kid though, you know. It's just been me. But man, it's like I would never be too down and out at 21 years old, 20 years old. I mean, my God, y'all got so much life ahead of y'all. Get your money right, start traveling, man. Get to see the world. Get your money right. Take care of your health, man. Stop all that drinking and drugging and turning your mind into mush, man. You know? Do better for yourself, man. Get your clothes game right. Get your weight up or whatever you want to do, man. And get your pockets right, man. Ain't nobody gonna be able to tell you nothing. You don't care what chick rocking with you, man. You know you got you. It's your boy, Mr. Motivated here, man. Catch y'all on the next episode. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.